Hi, everybody. This is Allison from AllyKat Creations. How are you? Please like, share, subscribe to my channel if you have yet to do so. And if you get anything from my work, connect the dot, an epiphany, a mind explosion, a new book to read, a new author to explore, artwork to create. Please consider supporting me. All the links are at the bottom of the description. Another way you could support me is checking out my portfolio on AllyKatCreations211.com. You could see paintings, lots of different types of pyramids, gem skulls, and other fun things that I have up there. And if you're interested in anything, please email me. I do everything privately. Another way you could support the channel is becoming a member. It's only at a 3D tier. Channel members get free Oracle card perk readings, so it's only for channel members only. They get free videos and entries into winning my giveaways. So I have a raffle once a month. This month's raffle is a gem skull. I'm going to be putting out that information during the week on how you can obtain a gem skull. So if you become a member, you get a free entry into any one of my raffles or giveaways. Which someone won a $150 pyramid and one of the paint and sip paintings. They got to choose which one they wanted. Each month will be a different giveaway. So who knows what I'm going to do next month? We'll see. So today's paint and sip, what you're going to need is a sip. I have my coffee here. A canvas, acrylic paint, paintbrushes, Bounty, a little smockadoodle, yourself. Unfortunately, due to copyright, I can't play music in the background. Otherwise, I would have something in the background. But then my audio cancels everything out in it. I don't know what to do. But another one from my brain, actually from my meditation journal. The plan today is to do the chakra colors, so that is red into orange, into yellow, into green, into blue, into violet. I don't have my silver paint, unfortunately. I would do silver, but I might employ some other things later on. We'll see. After we get the base colors down, they are background colors, then I'm going to do a white outline of a human, maybe sitting in a lotus position or crisscross applesauce. And then we're going to hit the chakras beaming out. And I might intuitively channel some codes, geometric shapes. We'll see. I'm being heavily channeled, by the way. I just did a channel member only Oracle video, and I had spirit like on top of me. So they're here. They gotta let loose so I can get my words out. Also have my trusty tobacco vape pen. Yes, it's unhealthy. Don't advise. It's just stress relief, but it's also pain relief for me. Yes, tobacco does that. So I'm gonna start with my primary colors. I have an orange, but it's not orangey enough. So I might have to mix an orange here. We'll see. And because I have my heater on, it is actually a heat wave here, by the way. Heat wave. Do 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 do. I'm gonna just start with the bottom colors. There's my flat. So I'm taking a flat brush, a wide one, because I had it in water. I'm going to start with the bottom of my canvas. Now, if you want to do red and mix it with black, or you got a deeper red color, you can use that. I am not here to tell you what colors you can do. If your chakra colors, your energy ray centers are different, you're the artist. I'm just here to inspire you. And the paint and the imagery that I received a while back really wants to be painted. So I'm just gonna experiment and you're gonna experiment with me. Now, your bottom does not have to be even. We're going to blend in the orange. And this looks like it might need a 2 coats of red because I could still see canvas. The shape of your canvas doesn't necessarily matter. I'm just doing what I have in my house. I'm flipping it upside down for the moment because I want to mix my orange. It's too much yellow. We'll see. Yellow plus red equals orange. Yeah, this looks like this is going to be having to be a 2-coat job. Which is fine. I'm going to clean off my brush. So with the yellow, you want to try not to get the orange mixed and blended until you get the top layer. pretty much down. And remember, we're going to go over this again because I could see the canvas is not really absorbing fully the paint, and you can see the brush strokes. Not a fan of that. So what we're doing right now is I'm coming back in with yellow. I know someone asked me why I choose to do the sides of the canvas. Not everybody frames their canvases. Not everybody can afford a frame. So when you're hanging this on your wall, the painting looks more complete, if that makes sense. So we're gonna give that a minute or two because I have a heater on, like that dries paint really quick. Not a fan of that. But we're not gonna do the greens just yet. We're gonna get this solid first. And then come back and do the rest of the colors. Incoming. So hang out and hang out tight. Wait until the red is starting to dry, so we'll tackle that in a minute. But I still see the orange needs some more. The way you could tell paint, do you see the shimmer on the screen? You see that shimmer? That means it's still wet, where the red is pretty much not sheen. So when the sheen goes away, you know it's dry. I mean, you can also touch it and get dirty. That's up to you. But that's a really good way and a really good indicator to know if your painting is still wet. So it's still a little wet, but that's okay. The red is good. So I'm going to go back in with another layer of red. Just making sure that you can't see canvas. And it gets a little harder to see some brush strokes. There we go. I'm going to come back with that orange. And so, like I said, it's okay if you're overlapping into the yellow. Wash your brush really good. Sure that orange is out. That's why the bounty is necessary. And again, you want to start from down here. Only doing a little bit longer of the yellow because we're going to interplay the green in there. You're going to blend your yellow and orange together. Actually, go back, get in here. There we go. Looks a little uneven. It doesn't need to be even, Steven. There we go. Auric junk, you can call that. I have two types of greens, and you're going to see why in a minute. So I'm taking a medium square brush. Because what's beautiful about chakras and Roy G. Biv and how our energy centers work is that they're sub-octaves. I'm going to bring in the metaphysical stuff into my work here. There's different hues and different colors. Especially in the green ray center. I'm going to be mixing in right here. You know, 4D is complicated. And if you want to go back and kind of mesh in the yellow and green, you can. Got it. Next, we're going to come in with blue. Good throat chakra. And I'm noticing with this color, I'm probably going to have to go back in as well. Let's see how this color works out. Darker blue. Very watery. So the same process with the red and the orange. We're probably going to have to go back in with these colors because it's very light and I can see the canvas. We're leaving the bottom for the violet. Well, we're going to do purple. It's a rainbow. Oh, no, it's very hard to see the orange. Trust me, it's there. So guys, if you want, you could take a sip. It's very sheen. So we're going to wait for that to dry. And then we're going to go back over it this way. We're not seeing canvas. What's the point of painting if you're seeing canvas underneath? For me, So take a sip. Zen out and wait for it to dry. All right. Make sure your brush is a little. I'm going to come back in with the blue. I'm also seeing some canvas through the green, so I want to fix that. That's the wrong color. Better. I know it's kind of hard to see it on the screen right there. Now I gotta fix these sides. Yikes. So I'm taking my two purples, a darker purple and a light purple. Making sure the excess paint's off my brush. And of course, I'm going to go back in with the purple as well. These Louise. I'm going to get that purple to come down a little bit after I get that off my hands. And you wait for it to dry. And then we'll put in some of the detail. It's not really that detailed. That's why you have a smock on. So take another sip, wait for that to dry, and then we're gonna go back and get that purple ingrained. This purple's my favorite color, besides black. Now that it's dry-ish, ish. It'll be hard. The only tough part is when the paint is semi-dry, it's sticky, you're not being able to blend much. That does happen. So you want to let that dry. It shouldn't take too long. And then we're going to start with our doodle. And what you're going to need for that is white paint and your very thin, I would say you don't need a very long, thin brush, but thin as you can find. And it's okay if you can't. Just saying, use what you have at your disposal. This is not meant to be going to Michael's and spending a fortune. Like I said, I just have this stuff in the house. Do what you have. Don't go crazy. I hope you're taking your sips. Okay, I found a not as long brush, but thin. You don't need a micro mini. You do need to have paint. But because this is the first time I'm doing this out of my brain, by the way. Um, and it takes me some time to get down uh the yogi pose, which I might. So you can always go online. I don't need the hands. I want the hands down, but you could do whatever pose you would like. But it's just you don't have to do buns or anything of that nature. Hopefully this is semi not sticky. Remember root chakra is the red, so we're gonna do it in the middle over here. Actually, like a drawing, I have to do this. I will show you, but you want to do a head. And making sure the white is semi-even. It doesn't need to be. I don't like that. I'm gonna do the arms, but I wanna just show you guys. I'm not doing details. There's no details to this. It's just the shape that counts. Now I can see it better. I'm picking it up a little bit. As you can see now, you can see more of the form. Said it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just an outline of a body in a meditative pose. You're going to let this dry because we're going to put in chakra centers. So I'm going to put the centers in. Third eye, crown. So the reason why we're doing it this way is because we're going to have white emanating out of said body. And I don't want the body lines to get smudged. And I might throw some different colors on there. So I want to make sure that what I'm doing is, but if you need references, if you want to do a different pose, if you want to do the lotus, you can just go and outline human body and you can draw it on with a pencil before you do it with paint, whatever you want to do. It's not something to frown upon. So yeah, if you're like, I can't do that, Allison, just do shapes. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It's going to look perfect and beautiful the way it is, however you're doing it. So take a sip. It shouldn't be that long to dry. Okay, your painting should be dry. Some of the paint is sheeny, but if you touch it, it's dry. So I'm just intuitively Now I'm going to go back in to the lines that I created. And make sure that white pops out. And I might want to elongate some of these lines that I made short. Remember, thickness doesn't matter. Your lines can go anywhere that you would like. You can make them squiggly. Take your time. There is no rush. Paint's acting weird. I'm just doing what I'm channeling. So for all of those, I'm doing this. I'm asking upstairs to channel in some imagery I have never seen before. Just guide my hand. If you're not ready for that, just do some scribbles. Whatever tickles your fancy. I'm just going in with the violet color into the root. You don't have to mix your color in your painting. You can keep it white. So that's all I'm doing is adding some color. Most of this color is dry. Yellow might have to be doubled or thickly applied. So that's what I'm doing with each color. I'm adding cardinal sin, don't ever mix like that. The thin brush. You can add or take away any of all the elements that you have. Hopefully you can see that I am trying to get it a close up without killing your sense of equilibrium. So this is really pretty much channeled. I had this drawing, I had this as a drawing. Chicken. I had this as a drawing in one of my books, and I wanted to bring it to life, and I was gonna do some oil with this, but I figured let me try the acrylic first, and then I could fine tune it with oil. Because the essence is I want it to be spread out, but it's kind of hard to make that effect. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this paint and sip. I hope you liked it. I hope you're creating something similar. If not, that's okay. Let me see what you guys, I know a few people send me what they do. Don't be shy. I would love to see if you created something similar or you went off on a tangent of your own. I would love to see the work regardless. So please send me. You can email it to me. If you're on my Facebook, you can Facebook me. I would love to see your artwork. I hope to inspire those of you out there that want to be creative but just don't know where to start. It starts with the blank canvas. It starts with paint. And in the future, I might be doing some drawing on here. Get some different techniques down. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Just to say, put it out there, all of these are for sale. I do everything privately via email. 30 bucks. So just give me a heads up if you're interested in any one of them. But for now, simple eyes painting. What did you do? Can't wait to see it. Sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within. Be the shoulder, be the lighthouse, seed your truths. And I hope to see you on the next one. I hope you did not get drunk and wobbly wobble. And even if you did, it's still perfect. Thank you for painting with me and being creative today. I hope I was an inspiration. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye for now.